Okay, just doing some back control basics. First, upper body control. Okay, so get down here, get your stuff in there. All right, so first thing, let's say I got back control. There's 3 types of upper body control. The first one would be just double unders. If you have double unders, it's very, very good for controlling the guy. Not so good for submitting the guy because your arms are kind of stuck. All he has to do is tighten his elbows to his body, and then I'm pretty much stuck. But again, everywhere he goes, as long as I keep this tight, I'm going to follow him, and I'll be stuck to his back like a backpack. Okay. The next type of control is over-under or seatbelt or harness control, whatever you want to call it. And when you go for the over-under control, you have to make sure that on the same side as the underhook, that you have your face, your head attached to his head. You want to be ear on ear, right next to him, and then as well, you want to keep your elbows tight, close to as tight as you can, like you're trying to bring your elbows down, and you're going to suck in everything else, like suck in your arms as tight as you can, and you want to grab. You always want to grab with this arm over, like this. You don't want to grab with this arm over, because if he just scrambles and starts grabbing something, he's going to grab your top arm, and then it leaves you, where you can't attack. You have to switch arms to try to attack, you know what I mean? And that's going to be hard. But if you put your other arm, your underhooked arm, and you grab over the other arm, then the first hand he grabs usually is that one. And look what happens as soon as he grabs, boom! He's already in a choke. He put himself in a choke because he grabbed the wrong arm, Again, he'd be smart if he grabs kind of like that, around that arm there, and then he grabs this here and doesn't worry about the lock, and then he works towards the lock, But then that'll be better. But if he doesn't, again, just a panic. He goes straight for the lock. My hands, boom, and I go straight to the choke. Okay, so always make sure that you don't put this underhook in and then put this one over, because the first arm he grabs is your choking arm, your offense arm. So you want to put this one over and grab with your underhook arm. So when he latches onto something, he's going to latch onto your underhook arm, and then he's going to leave you free to quickly attack. Okay. Another thing too, again, like I said, make sure you're ear to ear, squeeze everything tight so that it's very hard for him to escape. Another thing you want to do, we were just discussing, was you want your goal is to always make sure that if he's going to fall on his side, you want to make sure he falls on the shoulder side up. So you want to make sure the underhook is up in the air, and that's going to give you the best control. So for example, if I'm going to initiate, it's kind of hard to fight from here. So in reality, I want to be on the side. So I'm going to go here, and just push him off to the side, and then we're going to attack from here. For him to try to escape from here, it's going to be very, very hard for him to escape. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing, but this time I'll let him guide, because he knows when he falls, he has to fall on the underhook side. So fall on the underhook side, he starts escaping. He has a better chance of escaping if he falls on the underhook side. You can still slow that down. If he falls on the underhook side, first thing I can do is put my head on the opposite side. So now I'll go. That can slow down his escape. Because he's falling on the wrong side, I switch my head to this side here, and I'm not going to have an attack, but I'll have some control. I can only attack when I'm on this side with this arm. When I go on this side, I can't really attack anymore. It's hard. I got to switch my head. Again, if I don't put my head on the side of his head, it'll be easy for him to escape at all times, okay? I have to have the head on one side or the other, preferably on the underhook side. But if he chooses to fall on the underhook side, then I have to switch it, just to try to give me an extra 3-4 seconds of control, so I can making advantage of the situation, or take advantage of the situation. Another type of control is Kimura control. And it's also very good control. So if I'm here and he starts playing with my iron hands, boom. See, as soon as he starts playing with my lock to try to rip my grip, I'm going to quickly re-grab his grip. Let's go closer. We turn over this way. Here we go. So I'm here. I got this grip here. I got good control. As soon as he starts trying to rip my arms out, boom. See what I did? Again, boom. Then I got Kimura control. See that? And then right away, everything's tight. I slide over here, boom, and go into here. Okay? So try to escape. And it sets up arm bars and stuff like that. Is it hard to escape?
It's hard to escape.
It's hard to escape. And when you have Kimura control, so we're here, you don't want to keep it tight. That's one common mistake that people do is when they come over the head, is they suck it to their body. Suck it to their body, not to escape. It makes it easy to escape. You think it's right because you have this thing tight against your body, but it's not what you want. So as soon as I have Kimura control, I'm going over his head, boom, like this. I'm gonna keep his elbow away from his body, but what's more important is I'm gonna start creating a shoulder lock, a Kimura, right here. And I'm going to do that by straightening this arm here and straightening this arm. So I'm straightening both arms while trying to keep everything tight and close to my body. So I keep that Kimura on. As long as that pressure's there, I'm pretty safe. Watch, I have no hooks anymore. Try to escape. Got no hooks. Try to escape. As long as I keep that pressure, it'll be very, very hard for him to escape. What were we doing next? You want another video that I forgot?
Then there's the leg control.
Oh yeah, lower body control. Okay, so let's go back here. So for lower body control, let's say we're going back to over-under harness. Let's say I got my hooks in. He falls in the right direction. I'll switch sides so you can see. He falls on the right direction. See, oh, I got the wrong side. I already have the wrong bad habit. Gotta do this. Anyways, you fall to the underhook. One of the first things I can do to easily deal with this, of the guy falling on the wrong side, is all I do is take my foot, unhook it, take a step, scoop my hip back underneath them, and I have them back here, or I have them on the side I prefer. Now go back. So again, I'm here, you fall on the right side, I take a big step, scoop, and I put them back, I bring them back where I want them. That's the first thing. You gotta be careful that the guy can just jump over your knee, jump over the leg. So again, this time, as I fall, I step, but you jump over. Boom. You know, but I can still follow that. If I know that's his tactic, as he does it, see how I'm just gonna keep falling, and then look, I'm back here anyways, right? So I can still do that. Another thing I can do, these are all based upon him falling on his preferred side. You know, oh, bad habit, shouldn't be doing that. Gotta do this. So this side, underhook side, always over. Okay, so now you fall on this side. Another thing I can do is I take this leg out, this hook here, and put it behind it. I put in the crook of his leg. So this is, so let's say he wants to put his mat on the back, go back. Because one of the primary escapes is that he's gonna start putting his, so do the primary, the escape where you turn towards me, you put your, there you go, boom. As soon as he puts his back on the mat, technically he's escaped. I don't have his back anymore. The mat has his back, not me. Okay? So I'm here. As soon as he does that, now try to put your back on the mat. You know, if you're following him, you go back. We're out of the camera range, go in. So as he turns this way, and he's trying to put his back on the mat to escape, I'm keeping him from turning towards me. I'm keeping his hip. Try to turn towards me. Try to turn towards me. No, nothing? 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 Okay. And then from here, this gives me time to escape. I can choose what I want to do. I can choose from here to regain position by bringing this knee back into position, back into play while I base out. So I'm here. I base out, bring this knee back into play. Come back here. And I start the game again. Go back. start, and stay on his back, sorry. And stay on his back, so I can go here, boom, start kicking this, kicking this, and then I kick out, I kick more, you know what I mean? Base out, snip, boom, and stay on his back, or as you do it, I can be here kicking. See, like he wants to turn this way, right? See, he wants to do that, but this leg here is keeping him from doing that. Now I'm just gonna take a knee ride. I'm gonna create a base with this arm here. This arm's gonna shoot back, create a base, boom. I go straight to knee ride. But the back is a better position, obviously. The next one, I can create a kickstand. So I'm here. As you do it, let's say sometimes I can't hook this for whatever reason. He's just tight. So then instead, I'll create a kickstand with my knee behind his butt. So when he wants to try to turn towards me, I'm not even using my hands, turn towards me. It's gonna be very, very hard. See that? And at any given time, I'm obviously gonna be latched to his back, put my foot out, scoop my hips underneath him, regain position. That should be good, eh?
I think that's all of them, yeah.
Is that what we covered today?
Yeah.
Pretty much? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.